Tech N Tactile here, camping out for the Switch 2.
It's a little after 10 o'clock and we are first in line. We will update you as the day goes on. Thank you. Stay accessible.
Tech N Tactile, checking in, a little after 2. Still waiting. Spirits are high. Hunger is getting a little up there.
Indeed. We're still the first in line though, so we'll see. We'll update as we can.
After the bathroom break.
Indeed. Stay accessible.
Tech N Tactile here, after 7, sunburned a little bit.
Indeed.
Spirits
We've been here for a minute.
Spirits are still high, still in line. We'll see how things go.
Indeed. Stay accessible. We'll check in later.
Tech N Tactile here, past 8, got our tickets, waiting in line.
Indeed.
Still sunburned.
Indeed we are, but hey, we are guaranteed, baby. We'll check in later.
Stay accessible.
Indeed. Stay accessible.
Tech N Tactile checking in. It's 10 till.
They're about to open the doors. We'll see you when we get back to the house with the stuff. Stay accessible, everyone.
Yes. Tech N Tactile here with the Switch 2.
Yes, we made it home, and finally it is in our hands. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hell yeah, dude. Open that.
Alrighty, so in first inspection, a lot better quality cardboard cutouts with the presentation, I will say, versus the first system. We have the system itself here on the left, and then we have both Joy-Cons presented on the right. Just kind of right here. And upon first physical inspection, that is a lot heavier than the Switch 1.
What? Are you holding it?
Yeah, that's a lot heavier.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Ask the blind person to record. This isn't going to look good for you.
Well, hey, we're working with what we got. It's good. All right. What do we have in here? Cables. We've got your wrist straps, and we've got the high-speed HDMI, as well as the code for World. So we can just set this to the side for now. And then we have, deeper in the box, we have what appears to be the wall plug for the AC adapter, which appears to be a 1.6 amp 240 volt wall plug for the Switch 2, which comes with the which is a USB-C to C adapter, so it's interchangeable, which is nice because these will wear out. Then finally we have, you get a Joy-Con grip, which I believe I don't remember if you got one of these with the Switch 1, did we?
I think, yeah, you get a Joy-Con grip.
Yes, so these for the Switch 2, these I can tell you immediately, the metal railings are no longer here.
Good.
Because it's all magnetic now, which is a lot sturdier than getting your hands cut 24/7 by the old system. And then here, by process of elimination, we should have the new and improved 4K 120 HDR dock with dual fans, which is, upon first immediate inspection, is a lot cleaner, a lot more higher quality. Yes, Cody, you can go ahead.
Oh, shit. That is really good, actually. And I like how thick it is.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like a piece of damn plastic like the old one.
It doesn't feel like a Frisbee anymore.
Also, I like how it doesn't, like, the edges are smooth and everything
Yes,
in
no
here.
more screen scratching from the old systems. Indeed. And it has bottom ventilation. And then if we spin to the back, we should have the back panel.
Does it have an Ethernet? Please tell me it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
So we have the back panel, as well as what leads into your standard USB-C, Ethernet, and HDMI. Another thing I will say is it's really hard to kind of see, but it has a lot more fans than the old system because of what you have in here with the new NVIDIA T-chip. I don't remember the number off the top of my head.
It's a type of Tegra, probably.
It is a Tegra chip, yes. It's the new ray tracing variant that they came out with specifically to fulfill Iwata Sensei's vision for continuing his legacy. May he rest in peace. But this was the more complete version of his last living legacy, which, at least on additional effect, it looks like it's going to be a lot more of a for its longevity, just for its build quality immediately. So that is pretty much what we have with just the panels itself. I will say it does appear to just be the same kind of snap format. Yep, it just slides in. And then, as we can see, that is what it would sit like. And then, if I can go ahead and kind of get a preview of these Joy-Cons. Oh, boy, let me tell you. It fits in a full hand finally. Something the Joy-Con 1 did never do. Because, yes, Cody.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
Hold it up in your, yeah, there you go.
Yes. So both of these have the magnets and the mouse slider reticles that you can see as well, with the more larger SL and SR buttons for one-handed modes.
It feels, the control sticks kind of remind me of a PS4.
You know, accurate, I would say, honestly. The very still clicky.
Like, yeah, these feel like the little little nipple joysticks that the PS4 has, and they're really responsive. I like that.
Yeah.
The buttons are way bigger too.
I also like that the triggers don't have that much travel on them either. And then we also have the infamous C button for the new Switch to chat feature.
Give me the other one
as well. Yeah. So if we go ahead and take the main attraction of the show out of its protect. Wow. Let me tell you, this is hefty. Now, oops, that's fine. Now for the really good part. Oh, that's satisfying. That is very satisfying. It just clicks right in. A lot more comfortable in the hands, I will say.
How heavy is it?
I would say, I couldn't give you of an accurate estimate.
Quite bigger. It's actually a little bit bigger than the other old Switch.
It's according to the last graph I read, it was 13% bigger than the OLED model for the base Switch.
We can compare. I have an OLED model here. I can compare it to.
Yeah, it is a 9.7, 7.9, one of the two. But yeah, a lot more higher build quality. One thing I will notice is with the matte design, it's a lot more chic, and it's not very prone to fingerprinting as the old plastic was with the Switch 1. And then, of course, we have the top fans along with the buttons. Yes, okay. As well as the top pass-through USB-C for the new Switch 2 accessories. And as you can feel, that is a lot more hefty than the original.
Pop the kickstand. I need to see this.
Yes.
It's the OLED variant kickstand, so I need to see that.
Actually, it's not all the way through like the OLED version is.
Oh shit, it's not.
It's not, no.
Now, does it should be able to theoretically go all the way up?
Yes. So, if we kind of compare on a suitable countertop surface, a lot more of a wide viewing angle with this if you have it in tabletop mode that you can kind of set it on, which is quite nice.
I really hope I'm getting all this in good frame.
You're good. I'm sure.
We have one more Switch if I fuck this up.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's just kind of the basic overview. You have your top vents and your USB-C pass-throughs as well. Oh, yes, the magnet releases. Oh, wow. I love how clicky that is. It's very satisfying to do and not hard to pull off either. I mean, also is just a genuine grip test. That's a strong magnet. That is a really impressive magnet, I will admit.
That is awesome.
And then if we look in the bottom, we finally have mesh grill speakers pass through that weren't surrounded by plastic,
I need to see how that sounds.
which is gonna be great.
Because the speakers on the Switch were not what I would call notoriously really good.
No, not at all.
Even the OLED, like they tried to make it a little better, but it's just not as good.
Yep.
All right,
But yeah, that's pretty much what we have for the Switch 2, ladies and gentlemen.
let's get this pupper fired up and check out some games.
Indeed.
Remember, stay accessible.
Indeed, stay accessible, everyone. Thank you.